Coolio, you know the name, Gangsta's Paradise. A West Coast rap icon whose music was about fun and social issues, not just gangs. But just a month before his sudden death, Coolio was talking. He was exposing crazy stuff happening behind closed doors in the music industry. He said he had more info and he wasn't scared. Then out of nowhere, he died at 59. Was it just a heart attack, or was there something darker at play? Get ready to explore the shocking life and mysterious end of Coolio. Born artist Leon Ivy Jr. on the 1st of August 1963, Coolio's early life was tough. After his parents' divorce and his father went to prison, he moved to Compton at age 8. He suffered from severe asthma, spending lots of time in the hospital. But Coolio was incredibly intelligent. His mother kept him focused on school, sending him to the library often. He loved to read, became an honor roll student, and even skipped a grade. He was one of the smartest kids in his elementary school. But being small and smart in a tough neighborhood made him a target. Older kids bullied him constantly. Around age 12, he fell in love with hip-hop after meeting New York neighbors who brought rap tapes to their parties. His first rap name was Boo Daddy, a family nickname. Later, friends joked about him playing guitar, calling him Julio Iglesias, which he shortened to Coolio. Things got worse when his mother and stepfather split, and his mom lost her job, leading to drinking. The constant bullying pushed Coolio to join a gang for protection. He committed armed robberies to buy food, landing him 10 months in juvenile hall after taking the rap for a friend. But he quit gang life after witnessing his first murder in a school bathroom and then another brutal beating death by his gang that made him vomit. Then, crack cocaine hit the streets. His mother became addicted, and Coolio spiraled deep into street life himself, becoming addicted to crack. He said it started by mixing weed and crack in joints. One day, out of weed, they just smoked crack, and he was instantly hooked. To kick the habit, he moved to Northern California with his father, who was now out of prison. There, he enrolled in college and became a volunteer firefighter through a program for drug addicts. Coolio realized he had to stop drugs after arguing over a crack pipe with a close friend. His mother had sent him to the mountains to clear his mind away from drugs and alcohol. While there, he also worked airport security and started taking rap seriously. He landed his first small record deal, releasing a single that didn't go anywhere. He bounced between rap groups Soundmaster Crew, New School, Low Profile, and WC in the Mod Circle. He even landed a solo deal with Priority Records, recording a whole album that was shelved, and he was dropped. Times got rough. WC and the Mod Circle went on tour with Ice Cube, but Coolio was left behind because Ice Cube didn't have room. This crushed Coolio. Coolio was furious, but that anger fueled him. He had kids to feed and ended up on welfare, sometimes recognized by fans in line to cash government checks. But he never gave up. He kept chasing his rap dream, determined to make it. He met manager Paul Stewart, who helped Warren G and Montel Jordan get their deals. Stewart loved Coolio's demo and shopped it around. Coolio chose Tommy Boy Records for the biggest offer, $25,000 for a single deal. But after seeing his incredible work ethic, Tommy Boy upgraded it to a full album contract. On the 8th of March 1994, Coolio released his third single, Fantastic Voyage. It exploded. It hit number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 2 on the Hot Rap Songs chart, selling over 1 million copies and going platinum. The song sampled Lakeside's 80 Seconds hit, making it instantly recognizable. Coolio was nominated for a Grammy but lost to Queen Latifah's UNITY. MTV played the Fantastic Voyage video constantly. A few months later, his debut album, It Takes a Thief, hit number 8 on the Billboard 200 and went platinum. Then came 1995. Coolio dropped the biggest song of his career, a track that would take the world by storm, Gangsta's Paradise, featuring LV. Its creation had some controversy. Coolio claimed he came up with the idea, while LV said it was his song that Coolio hopped on. For years, they had issues over it. but producer Doug Rasheed clarified he sampled Stevie Wonder's Pastime Paradise, gave the beat to LV, who sang his parts. Coolio walked in, loved it, and wrote his iconic verses. The song was originally considered for the Bad Boys movie, but the Dangerous Minds soundtrack offered more. On the 5th of August 1995, Gangsta's Paradise was released. It shot to #1 in the United States, the UK, France, Germany, Australia, everywhere. It sold over 6 million copies, helping the Dangerous Minds soundtrack go triple platinum. Coolio won a Grammy for Best Rap Solo Performance, beating out heavyweights like Biggie, Tupac, and Dr. Dre. He also won MTV Video Music Awards and an American Music Award. To capitalize on his heat, he released his second album, Gangsta's Paradise, which went triple platinum, selling over 3 million copies. It featured other hits like Too Hot and 1, 2, 3 For Something New, which also got a Grammy nomination. The music video, featuring Michelle Pfeiffer face-to-face with Coolio, set the tone and became iconic. Many people didn't know the Dangerous Minds movie was based on a true story about a teacher in a tough California high school. Around this time, Coolio had a famous beef with Weird Al Yankovic over the parody Amish Paradise. Coolio initially thought Weird Al mocked him without permission, but later apologized after realizing his record label had given permission. He even received royalties from it. Stevie Wonder, whose song was sampled, also received 95% of the publishing for Gangsta's Paradise. Stevie initially said no because he didn't like curse words, so Coolio had to remove them all for the sample to be cleared. After Gangsta's Paradise, Coolio was in high demand. He toured the world and was good friends with Tupac, trying to mentor him before death row. He appeared on the Space Jam soundtrack, Hit 'Em High, did the theme song for Nickelodeon's Kenan and Kel, and even appeared in the show. He got into movies like Batman and Robin and TV shows like Martin. On the 26th of August 1997, Coolio released his third album, My Soul. It went gold and had a hit single, See You When You Get There, which reached #12 on the Billboard Hot 100. But for his label, Tommy Boy Records, My Soul was considered a failure. They dropped him. Coolio was furious, claiming Tommy Boy was known for sabotaging their artists' third albums, perhaps to avoid paying higher contract fees. He cited other artists on the label who faced similar issues after their second album's success. This period marked a downward spiral, compounded by increasing legal troubles. While touring Europe, he was charged with punching a saleswoman in the stomach after he and 6 members of his group allegedly left a boutique without paying for $940 worth of clothes. Coolio denied punching her, claiming it was a misunderstanding where he thought the clothes were exchanged for autographs. He offered to pay, but the saleswoman wouldn't accept cash, only credit, which he said didn't work. He was sentenced to 6 months probation and fined $30,000. That same year, he was arrested in Los Angeles for carrying a concealed weapon and possessing marijuana after police stopped him for driving on the wrong side of the street. In 1999, he tried to regain control, starting his own label, Crowbar Records. He released his 4th album, Coolio.com, exclusively in Japan in 2001, followed by his 5th album in 2002. In 2006, he and Snoop Dogg collaborated on Gangsta Walk for his 6th album. Coolio also ventured heavily into reality TV. In 2008, he starred in Coolio's Rules on Oxygen Network, showing his life as a single father. He even had a cooking show, Cooking with Coolio, and published a cookbook, Cooking with Coolio. 5-star meals at a 1-star price. He appeared on Celebrity Big Brother 6, Celebrity Fear Factor, and Celebrity Wife Swap. But his struggles with addiction resurfaced. In 2009, he was arrested at LAX and charged with possession of crack cocaine and battery. Security found a crack pipe in his luggage, and he allegedly grabbed a security guard's arm during the search. In 2013, he faced domestic violence charges for allegedly beating his girlfriend, the mother of their child, though these charges were later dropped. In a bizarre twist in 2017, Coolio announced his candidacy as vice presidential running mate for candidate Cherie DeVille, a popular adult film star. Their campaign ended 17 months later due to lack of support. Despite these ups and downs, he continued to make music and do interviews. Then, on the 28th of September 2022, the world was shocked. Coolio was found dead at a friend's house in Los Angeles. The story was chilling. He went into the bathroom, and when he didn't come out, his friend found him on the floor. Paramedics arrived, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Police stated no drugs or paraphernalia were found, and they believed he died from cardiac arrest. However, rumors of a drug overdose quickly circulated. His close friends insisted he hadn't touched alcohol or drugs in years. Many pointed to his severe asthma, a lifelong struggle that often led to hospitalizations and required him to use multiple inhalers, even on stage. Years ago, he was a spokesperson for the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America. Some believe his asthma may have played a significant role in his death, but a more sinister theory also emerged, fueled by Coolio's own words. Just a month before he died, in interviews, he claimed he was planning to expose crazy acts and powerful people in the entertainment industry. He spoke out against streaming platforms stealing money from black artists, trying to unite artists for a movement, and a chilling clip. He stated he might end up dead because of what he planned to expose, though he admitted he was afraid because he had children. He explicitly said that if he died, everything he spoke about in those interviews would be proven true. Coolio was 59 years old when he passed, leaving behind 10 children and 5 grandchildren. His life was a complex tapestry of triumph over adversity, global fame, personal struggles, and a fierce intelligence that saw through the superficiality of the entertainment world. Was his death a natural cardiac event exacerbated by asthma, or was it, as he himself hinted, something more sinister? The questions linger. His music, his story, and his final warnings deserve to be heard. Go watch those last interviews. Listen to his music. Share his legacy. Let's make sure Coolio's voice, in all its forms, is never silenced.